D&D, guys.
D&D. Hello, this is Eliana, and you're watching Half Dice Will Travel.
Hey everybody, welcome to Half Dice Will Travel.
Half Dice Travel.
All right. So, last time we played, we had the unfortunate decision of our bard that she believed she could better make money in various inns than joining you guys on a quest, which so far is still technically correct since you guys did not make any money, but neither did she yet.
Didn't we
On
take
your
a bucket
return
from the barn? That counts
On
as...
your return from the Undercliff region, you come across the familiar sound of Eliana's voice starting her comedy routine in a tavern. What do you guys do?
I'm
We
gonna
watch.
enter the tavern.
Yes, let's go in.
Yeah, we should go support her.
This is probably gonna be bad. I'm just gonna say that ahead of time.
She is pretty funny, though.
Yeah, but not in like the on purpose kind of funny. Like, she's fun to laugh at.
Do you have any tomatoes?
I've still got this wineskin full of rotten apples.
That'll work.
Okay, so Nicole, the crowd fills the room as this is the first inn that actually fills up with any significant audience. As you stand there on stage, your palms are sweaty, your knees are weak, and your arms are heavy. There's vomit on your sweater. It's mom spaghetti. And you're ready to start. You're ready. Mark just filled.
Luckily, on the surface, I look calm and ready.
About to drop bombs. But you keep forgetting what you wrote down, but the whole crowd goes so loud. Then you open your mouth, but a worse one come out. You're choking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's over. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, he won't give up that.
Easy.
Start.
No, the old rap city's gone. I don't know that song. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by the inn tonight. Hope you're ready for the comedic stylings of myself, Eliana Loya. I appreciate you all coming. So, recently, I've been told that my lyre playing may not, in fact, be as good as I had always assumed. And you may see I'm strumming my lyre now, but that's all I'll be doing because I've been told recently I should try comedy. Yes, apparently I've been making people laugh, and so I'd like to try doing that. So thank you again for coming in. So there's this group of people I've been hanging out with lately, right? Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, drinks are over there. Have a few. That might help. Thank you. So there's this group I've been hanging out with lately. There's this one weird ass guy. He doesn't breathe. Oh, so thank you, madam. Thank you. So there's this guy, right? He doesn't breathe, okay? And I have to be honest with you, all right? Doesn't breathe. I don't trust him. I don't know about you. Ever meet anyone that didn't breathe that you could trust? Nope, didn't think so. I think he also smells a bit funny. But I didn't want to say anything to him yet. Didn't want to offend him by reminding him that I do actually breathe. And then there's this other guy. Yes, thank you, sir. Again, drinks over there. Please have a few more. It might help. There's this other guy. Ready?
Jokes.
He's a. Oh, you just want jokes. You just want a straight up like joke. All right. So this skeleton, he walks into a bar, says to the bartender, "Give me a drink and a mop." See, you didn't like that one either, did you? So I'm just going to go back to my originally planned routine. Thank you, sir. Stop interrupting me now. There's this other guy I hang out with, right? He's a half-orc. We won't go into names and places and origin stories. But yeah, he's a fighter, as many half-orcs are. But, instead of going for the whole teeth and the whole rah thing, he tends to go for the whole... thing, like he's gonna chop your head off when he could probably kill you just by biting you with those nasty teeth he's got. So another interesting gentleman that I've been hanging out with. There is one lady. There's one lady that I've been hanging out with recently. She's a tiefling. She's a bit tall, tall. Tieflings are tall, and she's very horny, got lots of horns, two big horns.
That's racially
Um,
insensitive.
Yes, thank you, sir. Again, more drinks. Go have some or leave. Either way, that would work too for me. She's very angry most of the time, but she loves kids. It's an odd assortment. I haven't quite wanted to get into questioning why she's moved children in with us. Maybe that's a bit dark. Okay, moving on. Then there's this dwarf. Okay, what to say about this dwarf guy? I mean,
He sounds amazing. He's probably amazing.
Sir, you're not helping. Please be quiet. Let me tell my jokes. He's short, right? He's very, very short. As dwarfs are, and very loud, very outspoken. He's always rah 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 this and rah that, and I'm a dwarf and I can build stuff. I know people. I do.
She nailed you.
I do have to say,
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm amazing. He sounds amazing. I'm
yes,
amazing.
thank you. I am amazing. Thank you. You can hear how amazing everyone thinks I am. Everyone, this has been my first full set. Thank you all. You've been a fantastic audience. I appreciate you coming and try the mutton. Thank you.
I'm gonna throw the water skin full of rotting apples at the stage.
I ran off the stage as quickly as I possibly could.
she makes a better dwarf than you.
Well, now you're stepping on some boundaries, mate.
That was kind of boring.
Well, she tried.
If I wanted to listen to conversation about the the dynamic of this group of people, I'd go to therapy.
Well, we should at least tell her we're here. That'll be real awkward for her.
I think she knows.
I don't know. Roll a
Just
perception
checking.
check.
Just checking, Walter. Is anybody throwing coins on the stage? Lots
No,
of coins I can
no.
go pick up.
No.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
hang on.
Wow, that bad, huh?
they're charging you for drinks.
There is a water skin full of compost.
And listen, I mean, Nim really wanted to save that for later, so I think that's a compliment.
I will pick up the water skin and hang on to it for now.
It's worth
Fine.
a couple of coppers. I mean,
Find my way over to my friends, who I'm pretty sure I heard there during my set, and smack Nim upside the head with the sack of apples, and try to get some money from the crowd.
Now that was funny.
I'm just gonna walk around like with my pouch held open.
let's see how many
People take
patrons
stuff out.
I'm gonna
pity on
try.
you.
Can I try and pretend to put a coin in, but take more coins out than I put in?
I mean, there are no coins in there.
Oh. Then I'm not gonna.
There are two
I'm gonna-
patrons who take pity on you, and they both give you a silver piece.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. I
Nim
appreciate
goes
that,
to
thank
attempt
you.
the trick, but when he realizes how little money is actually in there, he just withdraws his coin.
One of the patrons that gave you a gold piece comes over to you. Honey, you should really work on your routine. It wasn't really good.
No,
yeah,
you should
thank
see her
thank you.
fall
This-
down. That's amazing. Do the falling down bit.
Hold on,
Phoenix
not helping.
Phoenix goes over to Eliana in an attempt to be like encouraging, and she pats her on the back, and she's like, maybe you should keep trying with the lyre. I mean, you've made money at that before, right? The lyre. Yeah, you can try that again. Okay.
Simultaneously, I'm reacting to Hjaldar's comment and casting Gust to try and knock her over.
Besides the faint breeze that all of a sudden blows her hair back, nothing much of a difference happens.
I think she needs to make a saving throw.
I'm curious. Yeah, no, I have to make a saving throw. I don't have my token. Where's my token?
All the preparation.
Just click it on your sheet.
Yeah, you should just be able to click the strength saving throw button.
Oh, saving throw, right. Ignore that one. That was a check.
I mean, it's probably.
It's technically the same thing.
Ah, there we go. I made it.
I mean,
I'm
the
not
strength-
falling over.
The strength check would have been the same unless you're proficient in strength.
Well, shit.
Let's say you roll
Alright,
the save.
I fall over.
See, like that.
Do I make any more money doing that?
No.
But
No.
we laugh.
Yes.
I imagine Grumac is going like this. Ha 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 ha.
I love it when she does that.
Alright, I
Hmm,
stand
thought
up,
the
I
Hjalder bit was
glare.
funnier.
I glare at all of them, and I just walk outside and wait outside for them.
Okay.
I was
Follow her.
I was
She's the only
genuinely
reason I'm
trying to
here.
be nice. Maybe she likes it better when I'm mean to her.
It's more.
Let's-
It's more in.
I like
character
it better
for
when
you.
you're mean to her.
Now, she tries very hard.
Yeah, I know, she's amazing. At least she's a decent healer. We need one of those.
She's
That's
probably
true.
my favorite comedian. Nobody else responds to my heckling.
Eliana, we finally caught up with you. You missed a little fight with some scarecrows.
I was a cow briefly.
It was a purple cow. It was quite impressive.
Oh,
I do
that
my
was an
best.
improvement.
That was funny.
Held about the
Now
same.
go back in there and make some money. You're amazing.
It's a work in progress, guys. I would really appreciate more support next time. Perhaps a little less heckling on my first time
I
out.
didn't heckle
Phoenix,
at all.
no, Phoenix.
I clapped.
Thank you. Yes, Phoenix, you were very supportive. Thank you.
I
Heckling
thought
is
the
the
part
sign
about
of
me
a
being amazing was amazing. You should keep it in there.
If there's not a drunk guy trying to be funnier than you, then are you even really a comedian?
I'll work on it. I'll work on it. So a cow, you say? How cow? How?
Like this, and then I expend my last wild shape just for this because I'm baby. I'm a cow now. A purple cow. Actually, wasn't it a blue cow?
I think
That
it was
was
blue.
oozing-
Oh, was it blue?
A
Okay.
blue cow that was oozing my purpley mist because cows have.
Out of his
this-
udders.
And he has purple
Yeah.
udders. Look at these
Purple
things.
udders.
Look
Wow,
at
that's a very pretty cow.
Wait, watch.
I
have
I
the
mean, nobody
final
said it was
accessory.
pretty.
I
I
pull
don't-
the bell out and put it back around his neck.
I don't
Do
turn
you
into
kn-
a girl cow.
Do you know that's
Those aren't
exactly
udders.
what he needed? Was more cowbell.
Yes, he definitely needs more cowbell.
I cast Mask of Many Faces,
Oh.
and I turn back into the farmer, and I pat my cow.
Moo.
Wow.
Well, so that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, I feel like I've missed quite a bit. Can't wait to hear the intimate details of that story. But in the meantime, I've made some money. I don't know about you all. How are we doing on the funds?
Moo.
Well, we need to find a contact for the Emerald Enclave.
Moo.
Apparently, they
Yeah.
wanted us to stop
They
these
they asked
scarecrows.
us to investigate the scarecrow business, so we started to, but we couldn't actually find anyone of the Emerald Enclave, so we thought we would just head on with the investigation and then figure out the payment later. I know it doesn't sound like a plan I would make, but
I
Yeah.
feel like you made that plan.
we missed the part. Where's my money?
Do any of you
Right.
locals know where an office for the Emerald Enclave would be in this city?
One of the guys
Probably near a
runs
tree.
around. You can try the woods.
They're probably in the woods, bunch of hippies.
Could try the woods.
No.
I mean, they are sort of a group of druids and rangers and, pet-loving people.
No.
And then I look in my pocket and I'm like,
Oh.
well, no, Pip, I love you.
Well, good. Luckily, we have a cow with us. Perhaps that will help. And I scratch Nim behind the horns, ears.
Moo.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Okay, sorry, I'm done. Anyway, we were heading to our to our place to get some rest and then continue our investigation in the morning.
Right. All right. Well, back to the manor then. Yes.
Okay.
Nim, would you like to move on?
I roll my cow eyes at you.
My cold
I don't know what you're doing in there. You're pretty funny. You should
I think-
use more of that.
I think he's warming up to me.
Moo.
By the way, guys, I have already forgotten that I am currently looking exactly like the farmer. I'm just walking around. Completely forgot.
No.
Just to clarify, since I wasn't there, this is a male farmer.
Correct.
Okay.
Human male.
So we should head back to the manor and see if we can find the Enclave in the morning.
He's super jacked too. At least
Maybe
in
we
my
could.
imagination.
Yeah, we also had to find someone who knew what the sigil was.
Well, we could always
Moo.
ask Lif, our ghost friend in the manor. Maybe he knew some stuff.
Oh.
Oh, then off we go then.
Okay,
Clip,
so you guys
clop,
return
clap,
to Trollskull Manor.
clip, clap,
Correct.
clip, clap. By now I'm a person again.
Probably, since it's a hell of a long way.
Aw.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I
As
go
evening
upstairs
sets
and
in.
go to my room.
Yeah, I guess I will retire for the night. Wait, does any of these? Hey, do you locals know anything about these sigils? Have you ever seen it before in Waterdeep?
I
The
don't know.
locals in Trollskull Manor. Oh,
He's talking to me and Hjalder,
got it.
and I don't know if we would have seen it. I would need the DM to tell me.
Well,
Which
the sigil on the scarecrow. Because we didn't know it. We had to go ask. It was
What was
probably
sigil?
belonged to one of the farm families, but we didn't know which one or something.
Oh no, you guys wouldn't know that. Okay, so all you guys are tucking into bed.
Correct. Or at least I am.
I
It
would
is
I would, if the children are staying in the manor again, I would make them dinner first.
They will have to stay there forever. I mean, they're spirits now.
I would
They died of natural boredom.
spend my 4 hours trancing and then my other 4 hours practicing my lyre in hopes that I will actually get better at it.
Okay. So, as most of you have a rough night because of the out of tune lyre that is tuning and humming throughout the building, waking you up in and out of your sleep, you awake to another hot, sunny day in Waterdeep. The streets sound pretty empty, and you all make your respective ways downstairs. and meet up in the old tap room. Suddenly, the windows rattle as of an explosion fills Trollskull Alley right outside the door. Charred bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. A thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door. What do you guys do?
I grab my weapon and I run outside.
Same. Yeah, I
Same?
would
Yeah.
immediately run outside. And I would tell the children to try to stay somewhere safe, but be on alert in
Get
case
the
they
hell
need
away
to run.
from my property! And I run outside.
I'm gonna grab my staff and my shield, and I'm just gonna jump out the window
And
while casting
instantly
levitate
break
on
his
myself,
ankle.
Okay.
and then look down to see if I can see anything.
Grumek's in his room doing like 100,
So
101, 102, 103, 104. What the hell is that? He'll get up and like run towards the I guess the stairwell to try to come down.
Okay. So, in the wake of the explosion, you are not the only ones finding your way outside. A lot of people emerge from their houses and shops to survey the situation and devastation. The fireball didn't set any buildings ablaze, but it left 11 people dead in the streets.
Did someone say fireball?
Are they
explosion.
absolutely, definitely dead? Can I go make sure there's none that I can help save?
You can definitely run over and try and save people.
Yeah, I want to go try to help with this as well.
from my vantage point in the sky, what do my eagle eyes see?
Your eyes in the sky?
Yeah, I jumped out a window and I'm floating over the streets.
Besides the 11 people that are dead on the floor, you see a lot of people and neighbors coming out of their houses. And
Do I see anybody running away or looking suspicious?
make me a perception check.
That'd be a 20.
You do not see anybody running away, but you do catch one of the bodies lying there to be a male human, which has a black winged snake tattooed on his right forearm.
Like the ones we've seen before?
Yes.
What are those, the Zentirum?
Yes.
Do all of the bodies have them?
No.
Is he in this, like the center? I'm trying to guess whether was he the target. Like, does it look like the center of the blast was on him?
No. Make me an investigation check to see whether or not you can discern.
Oh, one of my good skills. 14.
You have quite a hard time tracking actual explosion in the streets, and thus have no real clue as to who would be a logical target there.
Is he one of the living? Is he still alive?
No, he's dead. He's one of the 11 corpses.
Out of the 11 corpses, how many of them look like innocent bystanders?
Well, there's a elderly female human that you do not believe had anything to do with this, but was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. There are two male humans that have cloaks on, leather armor, and sheathed longswords, which is quite a rare sight on the streets of Waterdeep since it's pretty much illegal to bear arms. There's two female humans and one half-elf dressed in plain clothes. Looking at the items that they're carrying, you believe they might be servants of a wealthy North Ward family running errands. And there's an old male gnome. He's wearing a burnt cloak and clutching a dagger. And there are two female halflings who you believe were playing a flute and a fiddle, and 2 male halflings who were dancing, or at least look like they have dancers' outfits on.
What, like jester uniforms, kind of like tight
Yeah.
little. Before, well, I mean, is anyone like staring at Grumac?
No, not directly. Most people are walking around gasping at the fact that there are a lot of bodies there. A lot of people are making their way back into their houses because everybody knows that this has got the city guard written all over it. They will probably be here within minutes in full force.
Phoenix is walking around to all the bodies and just, I guess, trying to check and make sure they're dead, see if there's anything she can do.
Yeah, am I able to help anyone?
I want to rifle through the Xanturum guy's pockets real quick before anyone looks.
Okay.
Can I look around on the roofs? Is anyone like watching from the roofs?
Make me a perception check.
I'll say to Nim, that gnome over there has a drawn weapon. Very suspicious. We should check him for clues.
I shout back at Grumac from the sky. Okay, I'll be down in like, just give me and I start floating down.
I forgot you were up there. Sorry.
I'll move over to the gnome and investigate.
Do I
Okay.
see?
So from the Zentri, get 3 pouches containing 26 gold pieces in total, and they have nothing else besides the gear that they're wearing. However, it is badly burnt. The gnome, somebody can make me perception,
A what?
a perception or an investigation, whichever
I
you
will
want to.
perceptify. That's gonna be a 20. Not natural though.
Okay. Something that stands out immediately is the fact that he has dry waste on his boots and cloak, suggesting that he spent time in the sewers recently.
I think this guy was in the sewer. I'd know the smell of burnt manure anywhere.
Maybe he's one of those guys we ran into down in the sewers.
Or maybe he was also in the sewer when we went down there.
Does the gnome have a tattoo of a snake or of the other thing? The circle with the spikes? No tattoos. No other
Any paperwork on him?
Yeah.
I look over
Nothing.
to Phoenix and Elder.
But you can
and
make me an investigation check.
you guys didn't know a gnome.
his body.
did you?
18 investigation.
You do find a pouch. However, there are a lot of bystanders. If you were to lift this off him, you'd have to make a sleight of hand check.
Was it a money pouch?
There's 5 things in there. Rocky substances. Could be gemstones.
Okay.
Can Phoenix, so since Phoenix was already checking the bodies, she wants
Yes.
to come over and kind of help Healder with this, so maybe I could like sort of look like I'm checking to make sure if he's alive or dead while Healder tries to lift the
Sure.
pouch.
Well, I'm
Or I could try to
What?
lift the pouch in it, whatever.
no, I'm not lifting shit. I'm just looking for paperwork or identification.
Right, but we can't go
Robbing
through
the
it.
dead's illegal.
We can't go through it and see what's in it with all these bystanders around us, so we would need to lift it to look through it later.
Oh, of course I can. And I open up the bag and look in.
Okay.
Is there paperwork or a badge or something? Or is it just gemstones and cash? No, it's just money, and I leave it alone.
Nothing
In trying
identifying
to feed everyone?
a sigil
Yeah.
or anything that shows who this person might be.
No.
If the guards are going to be here in a few minutes anyways, we might as well see if any of the rest of them have identifying marks.
Well, that's
Here,
what I was going
quick.
to say. In trying to heal everyone, did I find anything identifying on any of them?
Well, could also-
No.
Oh my
we
god.
could also get off the street before the guards get here.
I'm sorry, Hilda, what was that?
So we could also just get off the street before the guards get here and let them figure it out.
I mean, we could,
Well-
but are the guards going to think it's suspicious that somebody dropped a fireball in front of our house and we came out to check it? This is
That's
our
my
property.
thinking.
What?
Yeah.
I
got a
mean,
question
the
for
entire
you.
street has gone back inside. I think they're gonna think it's
There are
suspicious.
a lot
What's
of
the
people still outside as well.
Oh, then never
No,
mind.
see, all of our neighbors are out here as well. Everyone's curious.
Quick, does somebody have a knife?
I have a knife.
I probably have a dagger.
We can cut the gnome's face off so that we can show it to people and then.
Okay, never mind. I shouldn't listen to you. Just float off, and I push him, so he floats away.
I'm gonna float back up to my room.
As
Go
you
back to
guys
the-
are walking amongst the bodies, both the ends of the street are cordoned off by the city watch. On both ends, and I'll put you guys on the map of the actual alley. In the alley. Okay. So all the entrances into Trollskull Alley are now guarded by the city guard, posing six guards at each entrance. Nobody is allowed in or out of Trollskull Alley without the permission of a superior officer. After roughly about 20 minutes after the explosion occurred, a City Watch sergeant named Seath Cromley, and I will give you guys a handout, comes onto the scene with this man. Barnum's Blastwind, escorted by 8 additional guards. And they start moving towards the crime scene. Barnum's Blastwind starts to investigate the actual crime scene, whilst Seath Cromley starts directing a force of around 20 constables, which are extremely hardened veterans for the city guards rankings, to start knocking on doors and questioning the locals. Before allowing the corpses to be removed and taken to any temple for further process, Barnabas inspects the scene closely and is about to reach its conclusions. What do you guys want to do in this process?
Have they started asked us any questions?
Not yet. No, they're the street, but they're about to come to you guys.
Well, I speak for myself, but Grumac will probably just stand by the entrance of the manor. You know, like I'm just out there looking, just like all the other people.
Okay.
Yeah,
There are-
Phoenix is definitely gonna like be observing what's happening, but also standing in a way that it's like very clear that like, you know, if anybody has any questions or anything, I'm here to help. Like I just want to see what's going on.
Mhm. So there are 3 people that you guys immediately see that the guard has extra attention for. They question a little bit deeper, a little bit further. These are probably people that know more about what happened.
Okay, what do they look like?
Okay, so the 3 people that stand out. First of all, it is Fala. She is the owner of Corlon's Crown, one of the shops in Trollskull Alley. Second is a Waterdavian of wealth and privilege, and she was leaving the Tiger's Eye, which is also in Waterdeep, which is a building. Let's see on the map.
I'm sorry. So Fala, who's the owner of what crown?
Corlon's Crown.
Coralon.
Corlon's Crown is a herbalist, and she operates. Let's see. I think next to you guys. No, behind you guys.
Okay.
So this building right here is Corlon's Crown.
Okay. And then the second person, I'm sorry, what was her name?
You don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
But you can see that she's a Waterdavian born wealth and privilege.
Okay.
And she is coming out of a building right here, this one.
Okay.
And that building states, you've seen this, passing it, as Tiger's Eye. You're not really sure what's in there. And there's a 12-year-old boy who is pretty upset.
Are the city guard talking to him?
Yes.
Okay. So Phoenix would be keeping an eye on the situation with the little boy to make sure that he is okay and safe, but since he's being talked to by the city guard, she would keep her distance.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Go back to my room.
We'll probably want to ask them some questions, but not while the guards are around. What do you think, Yalder?
Yeah, seems like a good idea. Perhaps we should wait for the guard to ask us some questions so we can figure out what they're thinking.
I agree with you, Hjalder. I think that's the most logical way to do this.
Yes, perhaps we can get some information out of them.
Very well. I'll stay in the back, as most people don't like to talk to a half-orc.
Okay. As the investigation comes to a conclusion, both Barnabas and Sergeant Cromley move their way over. And the only question that they ask coming up to you, after introducing themselves as Barnabas Blastwind and Seath Cromley, is, do you have any information on the identity of the...
The identity of the gnome, is that what you said?
Yes.
I mean, I didn't recognize him. I don't think. DM, did I recognize him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever seen him before.
Well, no, but he looks like he's been to the sewers, if you ask me. So, does that help?
He does look like he's been through some shitty times.
Uh-huh. Well, thank you for your information. I don't want to take up much more of your time. If you do not know who this was, there, yes, thank you for the information.
I'm so sorry. I don't really want to pry, but I saw that there was a young boy who looked quite distressed. Is he okay? Is there anything I can do to maybe help him?
I mean, the boy could use some comfort. He did just lose his friends, after all, as he nods over to the halfling that is dead.
Okay, thank you. I'll see maybe if I can help him.
No, we live right here. Should we be concerned of this happening again?
No, probably not. It seems like an isolated incident, but
Well,
just trust in the watch, and
you call it an isolated incident, but we the guy over there, he has a Zentrim tattoo, and we had a run-in with them a few days ago. So, well, as a concerned citizen, I would like some more information on what's going on in my street. I'm entitled to it, I think. Being a respected member of the guild.
Please, please
Mm.
just trust in the watch, and introducing you to this research would give me way too many variables into a very confounding situation. Please, I'm ready to wrap this up.
Oh, so you know who did it then?
Make me a persuasion check.
$17.
Well, not who did it, but I do have a understanding of how it happened. You see, it seems that the gnome was running from his armed pursuers, of which there were 3. identified by the small white signs near the bodies. The third person who was chasing the gnome is not amongst the dead, I believe. I believe the body that we have currently tagged is not the one who killed or chased the gnome. The gnome and his pursuers were moving towards a tavern. I believe the tavern that you currently are standing in front of.
Well, that would
And
be my tavern then.
oh, really?
So you're telling me
Yes,
the
that would be-
gnome was actually coming here to see me? That's not a surprise. Actually, I'm a very important person.
But we
Galder Gold Dragon.
haven't opened our tavern yet. We're not open for
No, but we
business
know
yet.
important people. I know a lot of important people.
Yes,
Well,
did he have anything that
given
might
the
have been a
direction of the
message?
bodies, there is the only logical conclusion, based on my calculations, is that they have to had moved over to this tavern. One thing is for sure, though. Neither the gnome nor his pursuers saw the blast coming.
So you're telling me it was an ambush? Somebody knew he was coming over here.
I'm telling you, there is an unexplained variable. But again, trust in a watch. We will continue our research.
Well, I'm
by
thinking that
taking
somebody
the,
knew that this gnome was coming to us. So what I would like to know is why was he coming over to us? Do you
Well,
know who the gnome is? Is he
we
working
will-
for someone? Maybe we know him.
Yes,
we do not
perhaps
know,
we
but
know
we
that.
will take the city to the dead to the city watch station in the North Ward, and our clerics from the local temples will cast gentle repose spells on the corpses to preserve them while the investigation is going, and we will attempt to use the speak with the dead ritual to see if we can get more information out of these characters.
So, based on your investigation so far, where do you think the blast came from?
I do not completely feel liberated to say, but let's say there are certain eyewitnesses that gave us more than enough information for research. Again, I don't want to take too much of your time. I'll bid you farewell for now.
Well,
Yes, have a
appreciate
good
the
day.
attention, I guess.
By now, the force of the City Watch has more than doubled. There are over 70 guards watching up and down Trollskull Alley. It's an anthill with city guards. Above you, the Griffin cavalry is flying. 3 Griffin riders are monitoring the skies, almost as if they're on the lookout for something.
We could
Phoenix-
probably-
Phoenix wants to go over to the 12-year-old boy and just try to offer him a little bit of comfort, see if he's okay, make sure he has somewhere to go.
we could probably get a good view of what's going on from the roof of the manor, and maybe there's someone up there.
Fine. I will go up
Just
there
me?
and get Nim. Me and Nim can check out the roof while you help. Maybe check out the shopkeeper that we saw them talking to.
Well, do we want to wait to question our neighbors until the guard leaves?
It looks like they are just patrolling, but the investigators seem to be gone.
They are starting to haul the bodies out of the alley. So you reckon that within the next couple of minutes, they will probably return the bodies to the city watch station, and will leave Trollskull Alley.
Well, I'd like to start circulating amongst the crowd then, and just, starting with, are you all right? Is everything okay? And then going into, did you see anything? What did you see? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, is there anybody in particular that you want to approach?
Whoever looks the most distraught.
That would be the 12-year-old boy.
Right, who I'm already
Other
talking
than the
to.
12-year-old boy who Phoenix is already talking to.
Yes.
The next most distraught person.
There are more than persons. Most of them simply don't know anything. As you start talking to Fala, though, the other shopkeeper, the alchemist, she tells you that she was watering plants in her greenhouse on the second floor of her shop when the blast blew out some of her windows. Luckily, she wasn't injured. Through the smoke, however, she saw a cloaked man take something of the body of the dead gnome, then started to limp away. He was badly burnt and casting glances over his shoulder, like he was afraid something or someone might be following him. I think he was headed toward the bent nail.
Is that a tavern? Or an inn?
No, the bent nail is a, let's see. It is a carpenter and woodcrafting shop. It is located. Let's see where it is. Come on, Mapsy. That's weird. Ah, there you go. It's located right here. So the explosion took place right in front of your door, and they headed this way, or at least the figure headed this way.
And where's her shop? Is that the one behind us? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the one behind us. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Did you get could you see anything else about the person? Was it a man, a woman? The limping person?
I couldn't tell you if I knew.
Well, thank you so much. You've been ever so helpful, and I am one of the new owners of Trollskull Manor. Me and my friends over there, and so we're your new neighbors. Hate to meet under these circumstances, but I appreciate your alchemical work, as I'm sure some of my friends will as well. So hopefully we will be in touch in future for better tidings.
Oh yes. Um, Please do come by my shop anytime soon, and let's see if we can do some business together under better circumstances.
Absolutely. Thank you again so much for your help.
Well,
And I'll go back to my.
Water, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find Nim and see if he'll come to the roof with me to, like, I don't know, look at the surveying area and see if we spotted something that no one else, that maybe we can spot something that someone missed.
Sure.
And what's going on with the little boy that I was talking to?
He's crying his eyes out.
Hi. I know you just lost some people that you were close with. Are they your parents or just friends?
They were my friends.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't say that I would have wished that on anybody, but I know what it's like to to lose people who mean a lot to you. I've lost my friends and some family as well. I actually lost somebody when I was right about your age. Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you have anywhere to go? Can I help get you back to your house?
No.
Did you see what happened? Did you see anything?
I only saw them perish in the flames right after the explosion. I ducked behind a rain barrel.
That was smart. That was smart to get out of the way.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
It was the fucking kid. I knew it. Kill him.
He's a ringer. Don't let him go.
That's a 7.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
It's always awesome when you're like, what did I not see?
One of his gazillion tears. You missed it.
I saw that.
Aww.
I'm probably just very distracted by the child. I have a soft heart for kids.
You missed his dragon tears turning into jelly beans.
Where are your parents? Where are you going to go now?
At home.
Where do you live?
Not far from here.
All right, and do you want me to walk you back, or you think you can manage it on your own?
No, I'll be fine.
All right, well, what was your name, by the way?
Martin.
All right, Martin. Well, listen, I live just over here at Trollskull Manor. If you ever need anything or just somebody to talk to, I've been through a lot of loss myself. I might be able to help you.
Make me a persuasion check.
18.
Okay. He turns back to you, says, I was planning on keeping it, but I'm not really sure what it does. And he pulls out a necklace that has 2 beads and a broken clasp and gives it to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I can try to find out what it does and maybe get it to the right person.
Okay. I found it in the barrel.
Okay, after the explosion, you found it in the barrel you were hiding behind?
Yeah, I was in the barrel and I heard a plop sound and some water splashed on my face, and then I looked in the barrel and this was in it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Phoenix, I think that one still has parents. We're not adopting him.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to make sure he could get home okay.
With the bloody freeloaders up in here. The other two ain't cleaning shit. They're just eating stuff.
All right, I just kind of pat Martin on the head and I say, don't forget if you need anything. I'm just down the way, okay?
Okay.
I put the necklace in my pocket.
Nim, while the other ones are down there doing the talking, do you care to go to the roof and look and see if we can find anything?
Wait, what? What did the guards say? Did they cut off the gnome's face? And
Oh,
take
that's
it
right.
with
You
them?
just floated right back up to your bedroom, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been in my bedroom this whole time. You can't just approach me, dude.
Oh, sorry. The door was open though, so I thought maybe just anyone could come in.
I was meditating.
That's
As
why
he
you turn around.
zips his pants back up.
There's no zippers.
You invented a zipper, Nim. That's amazing.
Buttons.
I don't have zippers on my pants.
A flap.
Well, I have an idea.
I was doing my not breathing exercises.
We could possibly go out the window here and look from the roof to see if anything out of the ordinary is around.
I've already flown once today, though.
We don't need to fly to climb up on the roof.
But what if we fall?
I will catch you.
How can you catch me if you're falling too?
I will land on the ground before you, and then catch you.
Like it's still gonna hurt like a lot.
Do not worry, friend. And I'll start walking towards the window and like open it up and like try to reach up and flip. Well, then I'll try to reach up and flip up onto the roof.
I think we have a ladder that goes onto the roof.
Yeah.
You're not here. You're like way down. You're not even here.
Oh, I said I rejoined my friends. I guess I wasn't specific. All right.
Well, you've got
They're not your friends. Get used to it.
I was gonna say, I think you're probably downstairs with me and Hjalder.
Yeah, we're being nice against
you're
stuff.
right. You're right.
Is there a way that Wouter, is there a way that I could cast Entangle on, like, the wall?
Sure.
To make, like, vines so we can climb on them?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna do, that. Then.
I smell unauthorized redecorating. Something's going on.
And then, I guess, that might help you climb up there, Grumek.
Let's go up and take a look. From the roof, I will I will do circles on the roof. This look down into alleyway streets to see if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
I'm also there.
Make me a perception.
Would you like my perception as well, or just
Yes.
a advantage?
All right. You can both roll.
Oh, great! I rolled a 2. That's gonna be a 7.
That'll be a
Good thing Grumac-
21.
I was
Okay.
too busy. I'm still doing my not breathing exercises. I'm just
So
honoring
as
Grumac
Nim
by joining
gazes
him.
over the main street, the bodies are cleared out, brought to the station, and most of the people are returning back in. However, Grumac, you look the other way and notice that the Water Davian, born of wealth and privilege, the woman that you saw discussing her statement with the city guard a while back extensively, is now walking in the alleyway behind you, talking to somebody else.
I'm going to crouch down and get closer, as close as I can, and see if I can hear what they're saying.
Make me another perception check.
Mm-hmm. Perception 22.
Okay. The only shard of the conversation cry is, I tell you, it was not a man. It was more like a puppet, or shaped like a man. A puppet without strings. It was on the rooftop. It hurled something into the crowd below that caused the explosion. I saw those halflings burn alive. I saw them.
We should have totally fucked up the thing when we had the chance, Grumac. God damn it.
Fucked up what thing?
I wish I could hear Halder when he talks so far away. But I think he's saying things to me because my ears are ringing.
Yo, Grumac, what are you looking at?
Yeah, things are falling into place. I feel it in my gut.
I'll
Why?
crawl back. I'll crawl back all stealthily and just kind of like flip back down, like use the vines to climb down to.
Wait, Grumac, where
Nim.
the hell are you going? What the fuck?
I'm climbing down to see you, Nim. I'm not going any further than that.
I was on the roof.
Well, damn it! I will climb back up on the roof then.
Did you not see me here?
I was a little preoccupied. I apologize.
What's going on?
He was too busy being perceptive as...
I'm gonna walk over and look over the edge now, where he was.
There's nobody there.
Looking. Did you see like a funky looking rat or something?
No, the woman that was being questioned by the guard was talking to another person. She said she thought she saw a puppet man.
You never told me what the guards did. I left. And then you just said, let's go on the roof, and now we're on the roof. I don't know.
They came up and questioned us for a minute. As in, question the other 3. And basically they said that they don't have a suspect yet. But the gnome was running for our building.
Did they cut his face off?
I don't believe so. Is that a normal thing to do down here?
I don't know. It just seems reasonable to cut off someone's face to use to show people to figure out if they know him. It's not like we have some other kind of technology in which you can like grab someone's face and show it to people.
Wow, life outside the monastery is really fucked up.
I guess they could cut his head off at the neck. That might be a little bit, because then it'll maintain the shape better. But then you can't wear it.
Sure. Why would you want to wear it?
I don't know. Maybe if he's a better looking person than you could like put his skin on your face. It'd probably stick there pretty good. If it's still got all the juices.
It seems odd, but I'll take you at your word. Let's go down and maybe join the others and tell them what we've learned.
All right. Nim's gonna like almost run to the edge and jump before remembering that he's already flown once today and is not gonna do that. Before cautiously climbing down his tangled vines. How long does that last for? Oh, up to a minute. Okay.
Up to a minute.
I might have to. I don't know. I'm just gonna climb back in.
Yeah, so I'll rejoin the others downstairs and tell them what I've learned, what I heard.
I will as well, and I will also ask them if they saw anyone's face get cut off.
No, nobody's face got cut off, Nim, but maybe we should go back in the house before we, talk about this.
Why? This is like where it happened. Maybe like.
Because I don't want anybody to overhear us.
We won't be too far from where it happened. We'll just be inside the manor.
I mean, if you want the poltergeist to hear you, then that's a great idea.
It's fine, I trust him.
I think,
What
yeah,
could go
Lift's
wrong?
pretty
Ghosts
cool.
knowing how to kill people and cut their faces off. Just saying. Who taught him that? Not me.
Nim, has anybody ever had their face cut off in front of you?
Not recently.
But in
Right.
the past, though?
I mean, I've just kind of always thought about it. I've never really got the chance to. I don't have a knife.
Okay, yeah, maybe let's keep knives away from you and you stick to turning into cows and flying and stuff, okay?
Yeah, seems like a golden rule to never give Nim a sharp object.
No, definitely not.
I mean, I don't want to cut off living people's faces.
Oh, good.
Because
I
it's hard to
mean,
make friends
you
with
know,
people who don't
but
have a face.
still, you know, once
No,
you go
but
for
still, I don't know, man. No.
I feel
just-
like to go from cutting off dead faces to it's just a slippery slope. Let's just avoid it. Let's go inside.
Could you perhaps
I don't.
could you
it's
perhaps
not an
just take
issue.
up drawing as a hobby?
I've been curious. How, like, what would happen?
Perhaps we should move on and go
Right,
to like.
yes.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
okay,
check out
so
that
let's
building.
compare intel.
So I
Yeah,
spoke
once we
with-
get back in the manor, I would be happy to do that, but I don't want to do it on the street.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought we were back
I'm going
inside.
back inside.
Do.
I'm gonna. Do we have any glassware inside the?
No, we have nothing.
I thought we had some.
At the end
There's
of-
like one.
At the end
There's
of
like
Those
one
look super
broken
old,
mug.
dusty shit.
Yes, I wanted to go get some food and supplies, but then we ended up going to fight the scarecrows instead.
Oh shit, the scarecrow situation. We have stuff
All right,
to
we
do.
never told Eliana about that. There was scarecrows, Eliana.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
mentioned
well, we
the
did.
cow.
That was a cow. Yeah.
We did. You were a cow. You
We
said
told-
moo.
the cow part, but I don't feel like that was very in depth.
Okay, well, so
No.
there's a bunch of killer scarecrows, and we're trying to find out where they come from.
And
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, anyway, people blowing up in the streets. So this gnome was apparently coming towards us for some reason, and I haven't figured out what it was yet.
Grumac saw a lady in the alleyway.
As you guys are standing and bickering within Trollskull Alley,
No, we went back inside.
No,
We're
inside.
back inside.
in Trollskull Manor,
Yeah. Well, that's
Uh,
important.
all of you get this strange sensation that you are being drawn plot.
Wait,
that
we're being
simply-
what?
You dropped out at the
To a
most
plot.
important part of that, so we get the
Yeah.
suspicion that we are
I
what
think I
now?
was
You
able
get the
to-
sensation that you're
You
being
get
drawn.
the weird
The sensation that
sensation
you're-
that you're being drawn into a bigger plot, and that you are now part of something that may or may not shake the fundaments of Waterdeep on its foundations, if that's the sentence.
And we're getting
Um,
filthy rich.
However, you all feel more empowered than ever to take up the challenge as
Level up.
you can level up to level 3.
Yes! Okay, well, we're comparing notes before we level up.
You guys, I feel like there might be somebody out there who's trying to cut off our faces collectively.
Yes, Nim, you should keep an eye out for people trying to cut off our faces. Please warn us
Okay.
if you see
Yeah,
that happening.
Nim, you're on preventing face cutting business duty.
So for
That should
now,
be our name.
maybe you guys should take the remaining 10 minutes that we have to characters and do whatever you guys want to do.
Question.
The
Yes.
face cut, no thanks. Group.
Yes, no cut. Can Hjalder make me a long sword that's shaped like a katana?
I totally can.
Yeah.
Can make you his bitch.
As long as you provide the materials, it would be fine.
So if you give me a regular ass longsword, I can turn it into a katana. No
Yes.
biggie. Even if you just give me some money, I can turn money into a weapon.
Question: Could you build me a self-playing lyre that just plays?
Well,
rolls at least a 15.
no, that's a problem. See, that's gonna be magical enchantment, and I'm real strong with the magic part of the
All right.
project.
Well, you know lots of people, so keep your ear to the ground for me. I feel like it might help me.
Last thing is,
Roulette.
I show the group. Yeah, the Zenturum guy also had these 3 pouches. They might be worth something.
Oh, yes, and the little boy, he found this necklace. It sounded like somebody might have thrown it into the barrel he was hiding in while he was hiding in it. And I
Yes, and I too
pull the
have
necklace out.
Can I see? Do I know what the necklace is? Can I roll Arcana for that?
You can discern whether or not it's magic, but know what it does. You either have to identify it or
I
use it.
ritual cast identification.
There you go.
I'm see if I can tell that it's magical. That's a 22 Arcana.
Well, shit.
It is definitely magical. And after about 10 minutes, you discern that this is a necklace of fireballs with 2 fireballs on the clasp.
That is what I thought it
The
was!
fuck?
I think we have
also
our murder
immediately
weapon.
realize that this is now evidence in an ongoing investigation, and withholding this from the city guard can lead up to a fine of 200 gold pieces and hard labor
Well,
for 10 days.
I
We
put it
should
down
give
and I stopped
we should
touching
give
it.
Barnabas a call,
We're
and I
going
send
to
him a Flappy
practice
Bird.
this. Wait, what? No!
No,
I
it's
didn't-
important. I said another one.
I didn't.
There's a goddamn box of Flappy Birds. I'm going all Harry Potter owl shit.
This wasn't me.
We're just all grabbing them.
An ocean of Flappy Birds.
So, Water, you said those pouches had... Each pouch had 26 gold in them?
No, total.
Total 26 gold. So I hand it to Hjalder and will you make my sword, please?
I'll need a moment. So describe it to me one more time. You need like a curved sword,
No, it's a long, thin blade with
a long thin blade, but it only cuts on the one side.
Correct.
Well, that's ridiculous, but
And
sure,
and the
I'll make
metal
it
is
work.
folded over and over and over again to make it thin and ultra strong.
Thin and ultra strong. Okay, I'll just fold up these coins into a thin and ultra strong sword. It only cuts on one side, and my name's gonna be on it somewhere. I'm very sorry, but I'm unable to forge the blade without my name being on it somewhere.
Okay, so your home assignment for next session is to draw the actual blade in concept
mine?
art. The blade
mean,
that
I
you're
can't
gonna
draw it.
forge.
I can't draw.
Oh, never mind. Fuck it, dude. You just have to buy it somewhere else. No, just no. So next session, we're starting with the comparing of the notes and the figuring out of the information.
I believe
Right?
so.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and it's amazing to have you guys, all 2 of you, on this channel.
Yes, thank you
Love
so
ya.
much.
Bye.
We love all of our fans. Both of you are
All of our
fantastic.
And we still need to have people pay for additional content, which
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will
that's
probably
important.
not make.
Well, we have to make additional content first.
No, they have to pay us first.
Don't forget, guys, Half Dice Will Travel. Follow our Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Just don't follow us home.
You can do that.
I think Eliana rolled another natural one.
Eliana here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching Half Dice Will Travel.
I didn't want to be too funny. Eliana is not good at performing.
Well, that's a good bard then.